You're not going outside, kitty cat. Okay, so here we are in the entrance foyer, which leads directly into the main family area. And there's Kathy.
Oh,
say hi.
Hi.
And there's a foyer closet here. And then as you can see here off to the right, there's a stairwell that leads down to the basement. There's another closet here, which Caitlin and I and Kathy talked about removing and opening up this wall if possible, to make a more of an open concept into the kitchen. This door here is to the powder room, which stays. We're not going to do anything with the powder room. We did discuss replacing the flooring in not only this main living area, but also throughout the kitchen and dinette areas. There is a wood laminate in this room that would need to be demoed. You can see there is
There's two of them.
two air vents, she says, here in the floor.
There's one over there also.
Yep. And so the demo in the kitchen area is ceramic tile. So throughout the kitchen and the dinette would need to be demoed for that. You can see there's a transition strip here, so there's obviously some height difference we need to work with. This wall here that we were talking about removing does have air returns, air vents that would need to be reworked. And then we lead into the kitchen area. What can I point out here? So the dinette essentially stays the same. The window configurations here, the patio door stays the same. And then this here, again, is the back side of that wall / closet that we talked about removing and opening up. Caitlin suggested a half wall be placed here on the back side of this wall in lieu of replacing the railings or matching to them. I think that's a great idea. So as we walk through this space, you can see here we have an extra space to work with, which we're hoping to expand the kitchen into this laundry area. And removing then, let's see if I can point to this part of this wall. This back of this wall is actually the powder room. You'll see that on the plans. But a portion of this wall and then this wall we can remove, hopefully, and just open up the kitchen by that. She is open to removing or moving this window if necessary, as well as the window that is over the sink. And then here in this powder area, we have a closet here as well, depending on what Caitlin's plans show. We did discuss possibly removing that closet, placing cabinetry, something. So here at this transition into the second half of what used to be a duplex, but now a single family home, is where we're going to stop our demo. We are not going to do anything on the other side. We do have a garage door to contend with here that is going to be staying. We also discussed redesigning recessed lighting, placing more recessed lighting throughout both of these spaces, and getting rid of that beauty of a fluorescent light. We're also going to be removing soffits here for sure and bringing cabinetry to the ceiling. Trying to think of anything else that I can tell you. So again, let me revisit this wall that we were discussing removing. We've got some obviously electrical, some phone lines. We do not need to replace a phone line for sure. Obviously, we know that electrical may have to be moved somewhere else, switches moved somewhere else, but we discussed with the client, we don't need to find another place for the phone line. So when we were looking at the floor plans, Kathy was explaining that below the kitchen area here, which ends right at this doorway here, below this is finished with drywall ceilings. But back here in this mudroom area is the mechanical area, which is open. So we will have access to the ceiling area there. She did also discuss, though she has a brand new stove range, that is electric, she would prefer a gas stove. So if it is at all a possibility to run a line to the new stove and the new design, then we might consider that. So we did touch also on baseboards. Obviously, they'll need to come off for flooring demo and prior to installation. And so she's okay with replacing baseboards with the same profile that is currently here.